Hello everybody, Reaper X1 and Info Ivan here, welcoming you to this very special episode of, not quite my playthrough, but this is the starting of getting some citizens to NeuTecha. And what we got going on here is the gate to NeuTecha. And this is kind of what you're first going to see when you want to go here, and what we got to do. We got to drive up and attach our tech using the post to hold your tech in place and test with the shift key. Detach from post, proceed up ramp, pull up to resources, switch to gate tech, set gate pace to normal and wait to teleport. Psst, it doesn't really teleport. Oh, did I say that out loud? But yeah, I would like to welcome you to this new episode, and hey, you might even see yourself here, because we got a small group of the first comers to NeuTecha, and we're going to send some. 4 of these are the ones I made. I'm going to send them first because, well, I got a house I got to fill, eventually. But the whole meantime, while these guys are getting ready, I had my AI, my remote controlled drone out in NeuTecha. I managed to get him there. He's been battling, he's been surviving this whole time, getting things ready for us for when we get there. Hopefully we have a few things in place. We got our little mid-stop off-world, our off-world midpoint, or what would we call that? Our midpoint changeover? Because I don't know. The story behind this is the teleporter is powerful, but not powerful enough. So it gets us about a third of the way. And then from there we have to use just pure rocket power, as you will see eventually. Now this isn't the quickest process out there. Like, hey, we got to make sure that we can all make it. Now the 4 that I've done, we've all seen them go through the paces, showing and all that. So I'm pretty sure we're all aware that these guys will make it. And now, not saying that no one else's will, but we haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to try and get my guys through here as quick as possible. And me going first, you know. Can't start something like this. Could be dangerous. Can't have just innocent bystanders trying out my ideas with possibly getting injured. Could have got electrocuted going through the field there. That's a decontamination field. Makes your wrinkles tingle. So let's get this guy moving. We'll try it out. We'll hope we don't get zapped. Oh, come on. Do me proud. I don't want to fry. But as we are getting into this, you know, if you'd like to take part in this little project I got going, there's a link down in the description. The NeuTecha project. All you got to do is go there. Check out the first few posts. There are some things you may want to see there. Character requirements and things such as that. Oh, I'm teleporting. Oh, it does work. What the heck, man? They said it didn't teleport. They freaking lied to me. Wow. What the heck, eh? That Info Ivan, he misinformed me. Maybe he just does that so you don't worry. So maybe these other guys didn't see, and now they won't worry either. So hopefully. But yeah, like I was saying, oh, that's hairy. That if you want to, at least we know it's coming now, right? So yeah, if you want to get in on this, yeah, all you need is a character, such as one of these. Something like one of these, you know, and it needs a way to anchor to the post that's over here. Over there. See the radar spinning? It has to have an anchor. Preferably a static anchor. And, well, it needs to be able to do a little bit of stuff if you want to take part in all the different things that are planned for this, and, you know, the things that aren't even thought up yet. Because I'm hoping to keep this going for a long, long time. I've been wanting to do this since I started playing the game, I'll put it to you that way. The idea has changed since then. It's gotten a name now. It's becoming a whole community thing instead of just me building. I didn't know they were going to do multiplayer back then, right? Especially when they're, well, I kind of heard about it, but then they said co-op multiplayer, so that just made me want to do this even more. Thinking, hey, maybe we can pull it all off. Okay, let's see how Bacon Betty makes out. Send her on through here. I think she'll do alright. maybe. Yeah, depends on how the rotation goes. Sometimes it takes a little longer. You know, they don't want to have everybody nervous or nothing. So, yeah, they make you wait long. Yeah, that's backwards. But you know why we're waiting for her to get teleported, you know. Oh, she's there. Oh, there she goes. Not even a scream. Can't be too bad. She has nerves of steel. I tell you what. What a woman. So from on there, I think what we're going to have to do is we're just going to have to remind you guys about some other stuff that we got going on. And that would be the Saturday Showcase, where your cool and original techs, they could even be these guys really, if they're cool and original, right? And they could have a video of their very own, but if you're making characters, they're going to be in these videos, right? Not the Saturday Showcases. Those need to be a little different, right? But yeah, all you have to do is find my Saturday Showcase auditions link down in the description. Follow it on through to the link. Post your in-game snapshots or save games to that thread that it took you to. And from there, I will make the best dang video out of them I can. And you will be able to see them on one certain Friday or Saturday that is just for you. Or you might be sharing it with someone else, but the video will be just for you. So if you're interested, it's down there. And while you're down there, hit all that other stuff up. You know, the like button, the comment section. You know, even if you just want to say hello or hey, how's it going or having a good one, it'd be great to hear from you. Subscribe as well if you haven't and ding that bell. It's a mighty fine idea, I believe. And if you really like links, I have another link down in there for the paypal.me link. And that one, it'll get you entered into a draw for a 3D printed tech that is going to be worth around, well, right now it's valued at $40, but more participation means more it can go up. So it's kind of something we can all work together to make even awesomer. But it does take that $2 donation to get the name entered. I know it's not, it's kind of a little thingy I call it. But yeah, it'll get you entered and oh, there he goes, he's going away, this is so, he's making it. Oh, he got flipped around. He's happy though, look at him, he's liking the ride. So as we get on into that, you know, that small $2 donation, it is to help the channel sustain itself, keep on growing and get better, and then also hand out them prizes, more of them, bigger prizes. And you know, it is always muchly appreciated, all that awesome you guys, and only you guys can bring to a channel. And that's why I be thanking you the way I do. And that's why I'm always wishing you had to have a good one. You know, that's the best way to have a day, I believe. Why would you want any other kind, right? So let's get old handyman Hank up here. We'll get him doing something handy. Oh, what a shot! That was awesome. He knew exactly where he wanted to go. And you know another thing that just reminded me of? What it reminded me of is you know, it's going to get kind of awkward with me doing all these voices. So what I'm kind of thinking of is I got to figure out a way on how and if it'll work that each character could maybe do their own voicing. Like, all you'd have to do is do the voicing itself and have a recording of it that you could send, like an audio file. No video required. And then I'll add it into the videos. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he got all a little twisty on the side there. Woo-hoo. Just takes him right at the last second there. But yeah, what we could do is I'll make up the videos maybe, and I'll have to post them once. And then from there, well, yeah, that gets awkward too. How are we going to do that? We're going to have to figure something out. But I think it'd be really neat is if we could have everybody's own voice for their own tech. I know that's a little tricky to get worked out and figured out. It is going to be way more complicated. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to happen, but I'm thinking that would be a neat idea. Ooh, Jesus, I flipped a ducky. Oh, he's rubbery, bounce back. Cool. But yeah, tell me what you think about that idea. About having your own voiceover and all that. And then if you have any ideas, if you do like that idea, on how we'd get it to work out. Because I know I've been around on the YouTube for a few years now, but that does not mean I've learned everything about the internet. And I am sure there's a ton of stuff you guys could teach me. And you know what? I'm happy to learn. Especially when it's useful stuff. You know, that's just going to make this little channel better. Going to make us have more fun, even more good ones. Of course I'm down with that. Why wouldn't I be, eh? Oh, right on. He fit up beautifully. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. See, I had that on there originally because I wanted to keep all the EXP parts off of this save, because I posted this save. So new citizens, they can grab this save up, put it in their game, and they can try their guy through the little test course here. And then they can make sure it's going to run and it's going to be able to do this. Because if it can do this, all the little steps here, it should be able to do everything in NeuTecha. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to do everything with ease, because there's, you know, things not completely planned out yet, and things that are just going to be a little more complicated than, holy crap. This guy, he's almost a little too fast on the forward line. But it keeps things interesting. Oh, it brightens up so pretty-like in there. Okay, so I think we got Quack Duck ready in here. He's all good to go. Yeah, sorry guys, I got all caught up in the Gavin. I haven't been calling out your names. I'm hoping that you guys have been seeing them and you obviously recognize your text. But yeah, we've got a great group of guys and gals going on through here. I'm not sure, there could be some girls in here. I don't want to say either way, because I don't know. Quack Duck isn't exactly a really specific name, and you know, there's a couple else that really aren't. So, you know, I don't want to be assuming. Because you know what they say, when you assume, it makes an ass out of me, not you. That's not good. So anyway, we got a couple on through there. Now, who we got here? We got, I'm thinking, I can't remember, I missed the name. But I know we had the 4 that I made, and we had Ben Bacon's tech, or NeuTecha Ben Bacon. We had Jimmy Leather NeuTecha. We had Legionite Streak 1, Quack Duck. I think that was it. So I think I had 9 in all for now, because they were the first ones to get sent in. So I wanted to get them kind of going through the paces first to also check it out. But then there was more that got added too. There is 2 that I haven't put through here from that they're not scheduled to board yet. And they were put in from Legionite, just because, well, I was really tired when I started making this, or when I got to the point that I get to here. So I didn't quite get that far. So they're going to come in the next one. And that brings me to another thing. This is going to be done a little different than my other videos. I tried it out, the idea, just missed it by that much. And I'm going to be doing the to be continued kind of deal throughout this whole thing. So we're going to get as much as we can done, or where we see fitting each video, and then we're going to be continued. So it's like an ongoing kind of a journal of NeuTecha, or a history of NeuTecha, or the story of NeuTecha. I don't know. We still got to figure out something for this. I don't know if I'm going to give it its own playlist. I don't know, maybe. Because I'm not going to be doing all NeuTecha videos all the time, so you know. But for a while, there could be quite a few of them. I do plan on having a bunch. So, you know, tell me what you think about the idea. Like, I haven't really got too much feedback on this one, except for like, the people that are like interested and have already sent in characters and that. But, you know, even if you're not, oh no, there you go, he got twisted the other way. Oh, careful. He didn't even see it coming. Looked like he got zapped right in the tenders. Woohoo! He will be squirming. Forgot what I was saying. But yeah, the feedback. So yeah, if you guys got any suggestions, any feedback on this whole project idea, little bit I got going on here, holy, he's a quick one. You know, let me hear him, or read him. Yeah, down there in the comments, you know. Don't forget about that other stuff while you're down there. And tell me if you like the new little additions. I got doing a little bit of editing today. Well, you've already seen the little warp effect that I tried putting together. It may not be a perfectly simulated spatial warp or a teleportation, but I think it's kind of neat. I'm not saying it's all pro or nothing, but I figured it turned out, you know, fine. We'll say fine. I don't like to blow my own horn just because it gets a little weird sometimes. not good like that. Oh, he's holding on great. Look at that, spinning right around. I like it when they do that. Sets you right up for the takeoff. And they'll pull off the top. And then, boom, gotta go. Oh, gotta go straight up first. Ah, how smooth is that, eh? That'd be about as smooth as the baby's bottom. So now let's see if we can make it up these ramps just as nice. Oh, I got crooked. Probably should have just tried driving up there, you know. That's probably my mistake. But I remember now that these wheels are fairly decent on ramps and such. And then with a properly balanced tech, they can just fly right up. Oh, look at that. It's working pretty nice on them, actually. Now, see, this is one of the other things I am thinking of changing this out. For the actual, my end of it. But for like people's testing, I figure this is a good way to test. If you can make it up that ramp, you're going to make it up the actual ramp blocks that are still in the EXP section of the game. And I have been really thinking about switching that over, making those all the EXP ramps so they're nice and smooth, no real big weirdness. Oh, he's going through, he's going to make it, he's going to make it. Oh, he jumped him. He got scared of that. Oh, he made it too far. You can jump out. There you go. Woohoo! Whoa! Got him. He thought he was just off in space, drifting endlessly, but no. See, it took us a long, long time to figure out where that portal, that wormhole / portal really was. We sent numerous amounts of chickens and whatnot through there, and all we ever got back was nuggets. I don't know why, but, you know, like I said, my little AI drone that I sent out, well, it made it to the halfway point where we set up our launch site for the rocket. And, yeah, he was sending us pictures of just mountains of nuggets. No feathers, no bones, just nuggets. So, yeah, we finally tuned her in. We found where we had to get right exactly, pinpoint accuracy. And now there's no more nuggets, which is awesome because it would be us. It wouldn't be, they'd be us nuggets, not chicken nuggets. That ain't cool. So now we're all set up here and we can do it sort of safely. We still have a few untested sections of this trip. Like we kind of had a few minor issues with, well, the shuttle. The really, nice one. The real intended shuttle seems to be just a wee bit too much for the game, so we had to bring in a temp, and that's what it's named, the temp. And it can handle the same shuttle, just with less fuel, so it was very vital to make it a little bit smaller, so it can at least get out of the atmosphere and get into space. But it doesn't do it with the same kind of cool, I don't think. But when I can, I am gonna probably try to get that second shuttle in, and it might actually just be a second spot. I don't know if I'm gonna replace the one that I got, because, well, honestly, it was a pain in the junk to set up. And I got it in a neat little spot, and I kinda likes it, so we might just have two. And then depending on what, we can have options. Do you want to take the bus to the shuttle? I'm hoping to have the gondola put back in at some point when I can get it more reliable, and have that as an option. And then there will be hopefully a theme park in that little section, and maybe some other stuff. And, you know, we're going to have things to do, hopefully at every stop along the way. And that's just going to be a teaser. Oh, had a little malfunction there. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's off. Oh, he's not even scared. Nah, look at him. He had his mouth wide open. He was screaming, but you can't hear screams in space. Sorry, dude. Not that it's funny, but yeah, just kind of say easy on the ears. I got a feeling he would be screaming loud enough for us to still hear him if it was possible. Now here's where we get into a little bit of trickiness. This guy's a wee bit big. A wee bit big. You kind of outdid yourself on this one, Legionite. I do like him though. He is pretty well built representation of awesome, I do believe. But yeah, he's 10 tall instead of the 7, the 8 with the hat max. He's actually 7 wide, barely, if you count the full space those little lights pick up. So I don't know. We're going to see how he works. We're going to try him out. He is missing the little circle on the bottom, or a way to attach him to that bar over there. So he's going to have a heck of a ride in the space shuttle, I tell you. Because you need it. If you don't have that, you go for a well, it turns out to be a real short ride, honestly. I had a guy with the bar in my testing phase. It didn't hold him in. It was wild. He just flew out of there. He was gone. Oh, he hit the ground probably like a thud. Oh yeah, it would have been horrible. It would have been parts everywhere. Would have knocked the roadiest right out of him. So there, let's try it. We're gonna poke him up. We'll get nope, that ain't it. Ah, there it is. We're just gonna throw one right in there so he does have something we can attach to. Because we want everyone to make it safely. Because, well, it's more fun that way. Yeah, this guy getting there just the right spot. Back a bit, back a bit, back. There we go. Okay. So yeah, you may have noticed why I've been kind of just pumping out the Out and About series right now. I haven't been really doing too much else. Well, that is so I can get this going even better. Because that save turns into the NeuTecha world. Because that is my remote drone doing my work for me. So he's going to get it all ready, and then we'll move in and we'll have our NeuTecha save to carry on with there. And then that's where some more experimenting and testing comes in after a while. So I got to figure out how to swap these techs over, save to save, without actually having to reset them all up. I want to just copy and paste text out of the save and put it to the next if I can, but I got to figure that in. So we'll see how that all works out. I did it once before. Well, a couple times before, but it's been a long time. A lot has changed. So it's going to take me a little farting around, so I'm hoping we don't have any big errors and no corrupt saves for a long time. So I'm kind of thinking, right around in here is probably a good time to mention all that good stuff. You know that stuff that fuels up this little channel's tank of motivational goodness? And that would be stuff like the NeuTecha project. This thing that we're loading up right here and we're watching. The Saturday Showcase. That's another very good one, because that's more cool and original text that you guys can get videos for. And now that the community core has been kind of put on on hiatus, because I guess the developers aren't going to be doing that for a while anyway. Maybe for a long, long while, so they can focus on the game development. But if you'd like to still get your text seen, you could always throw them into the showcase. In-game snapshots and save games of cool and original text only, please. Those are pretty easy requirements. Oh, he's gonna make it! Frickin' made it! Haha! He's laughing at us. He's like, "You think I'm too big, eh? Ha ha!" But from there, you know, don't forget about that PayPal.me link and your chance to get in on the $2 or the 3D printed tech that is currently valued at the $40. Nope. Good job, Ivan. You did a heck of a fine job on helping these guys get through. And it's going to be, I'm hoping for the end of February to announce a winner, just giving everybody a head start, or a heads up. And from there, you know, just check out the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, the dinging of the bell, and all that awesome. But until next time, keep being that awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.